We're now going to make month 5, and we're working on the frames. So we're going to make half square triangles. The cutting instructions say you're going to cut 28 3-inch squares for the half square triangles, 14 3-inch squares of the navy for half square triangles, and 14 squares of this pretty orange, blue orange batik. Very pretty. So you'll make your half square triangles just like we've shown in previous videos, and then you'll square them to 2.5 inches. You're also going to cut 28 2.5-inch squares and 28 2.5 by 4.5-inch rectangles. And then all you're having to do is just sew those together. So when you're sewing your side pieces, you're going to have the blue or the navy on the left with the blue and orange batik on the right. Sew the unit together and then sew your 2.5-inch squares onto that. And then for the top and bottom strips, you're going to switch the color placement. Now, I am just a little bit dyslexic, and goodness, I've had to seam rip this one a couple times. Navy on the right for the top and bottom pieces. So you'll have the and the opposite color on the side. This way, when you have your frame built, you'll have your, it's kind of like having a light. So your light will shine from the upper left down to the lower right, and then you'll have your navy in the upper right and in the lower left. So that's the goal anyway. So we're going to go ahead and sew this piece on, and then we'll show you how to attach it to your blocks. Our frame pieces are done. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to sew the left and right sides onto your 8.5-inch squares. And then once those are sewn on, you're going to press the seams as directed in your pattern, and then you'll sew your top and bottoms on. And then give that a good pressing, and your block is done. So you'll do these for all of those blocks A through F that measure 8.5 inches. And then this now should measure 12.5 inches when all sewn together.